5 seconds to go. Start. Namaskar ji. Greetings to all the industry stalwarts and all the members of CII who are driving India's progress. Present at the event are my senior colleagues in the Union Cabinet, Shri T.V. Narendran, the President of CII, all the leaders of the industry and diplomats from many countries, ambassadors of India to different countries, ladies and gentlemen. Today's meeting is very important in the context of the global pandemic. We can see the growing partnership between the government and the industry of India in the midst of such a huge crisis. The industry has contributed in every possible way, whatever and whenever the country needed, from masks, PPE, ventilators to vaccinations. All friends of the industry and organizations have always been an important part of India's growth story. The economy of India is now gaining momentum again with your efforts. Nowadays, there is hardly a day when there is no statement or report from a CEO about new opportunities. We have also seen reports regarding record hiring in the IT sector. This is the result of digitization and growth of demand in the country. Now, we should endeavor to move towards our goals at double the speed using these new opportunities. Friends, this meeting of CII is taking place in the midst of the 75th Independence Day, the Amrit Mahotsav of Freedom. This is a huge opportunity for the Indian industry to set new resolutions and goals. The huge responsibility for the success of the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign rests on Indian industries, and I want to tell you that the government is with you and with your every effort. The Indian industry should take full advantage of the environment that has been created today for the country's development and the confidence that has been created in its capabilities. You can experience, see, and feel for yourself the changes in India in the past years, whether it is in the thinking and approach of the government or in the working of the government systems. Today's new India is ready and raring to march with the new world. India, which was once apprehensive of foreign investment, is welcoming all kinds of investment now. India, whose tax policies once used to cause disappointment among investors, now has the world's most competitive corporate tax and faceless tax system. India, where bureaucracy was identified with entangling people in laws and documents, is making a big leap in the ranks of the ease of doing business, where for years the workers and the industries were kept entangled in the web of hundreds of laws. Today, dozens of labor laws have been assimilated under 4 labor codes, where once agriculture was considered only as a means of subsistence, efforts are being made now to directly connect Indian farmers with the markets of the country and abroad through historic reforms in agriculture. As a result, India is getting record FDI and FPI. The country's forex reserves are also at an all time high. Friends, I want to give you an example of what is the thought process of New India. There was a time when we would think that whatever is foreign is better. Industry veterans like you understand very well what was the result of this psychology. Even our own brands, which we had built after years of hard work, were promoted under foreign names only. Today, the situation is changing rapidly. Today, the sentiment of the countrymen is with the products made in India. It is not necessary that the company is Indian, but today every Indian wants to adopt products made in India. The country has made up its mind, and now the industry has to make its policy and strategy accordingly. This will help you a lot while moving forward in the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign. There is another factor which you should pay attention to is the growing confidence of the people of India. We can see this confidence in every sector. You experienced it recently during the Olympics. Today, the youth of India are not hesitant when they take the field. They want to work hard, take risks, and bring results. Yes, we belong to this place is the sentiment of our youth today. The same confidence is in the startups of India today. Today, unicorns are also becoming the identity of New India. There would be hardly 3 to 4 unicorns in India 7 to 8 years ago. There are about 60 unicorns in India today. Of these, 21 unicorns have come up only in the last few months. You must have taken note of it that these unicorns are emerging in different sectors. The emergence of unicorns in health tech and social commerce is an indication of the change happening in India at every level. The tendency to take risks in business and rely on one's own ability is growing continuously. Even during this pandemic, the ambitions of our startups are on high. There has also been a record response from investors for Indian startups. Record listing of startups is the beginning of a new era for Indian companies and the Indian market. This is also another proof that India has extraordinary opportunities and tremendous scope available for growth. Friends, today the enthusiasm in the country regarding technology is motivating the government for rapid reforms. The reforms we have introduced were not easy decisions, they were not simple changes. The demand for all these reforms was there for decades. Everyone was underscoring the need for them. There would be a lot of discussions, but decisions were not taken because it was assumed that it would be difficult to bring about changes. But you have also seen how we have taken the same decisions with full determination. Even during the pandemic, the process of reforms continued. You are witnessing how the country has stood by these decisions. Commercial coal mining has been given the go ahead, private sector participation is being encouraged openly, big reforms have been initiated in the defense sector, and space and atomic sector have been opened to the private sector. Today, private players are being given opportunities in non strategic as well as strategic sectors. The government is minimizing its control. All these difficult decisions are becoming possible today because the country trusts its private sector and all of you. As our companies become active in these areas, their possibilities will expand. Our youth will get maximum opportunities and a new era of innovations will start. Stop.